Hello, Africa. Welcome to your #1 premium cooking show on television, the Knorr Taste Quest. It's our 4th season and our search for the season 1 is getting really intense. Now, last week, all the contestants were saved and they get to cook today in the kitchen. For Gbenga, it was a really good day because he got the biggest save of all. He was this close to going through the exit doors.
Get your knives ready. Phoebe, fortunately for you, you are safe. Thank you. May return to your station. It's not easy to be the seasoned one. It's very difficult. You have to want it. You have to work hard. You have to struggle. And unfortunately, you haven't struggled for it. We'll see you next week. Thank you. You are safe. We will see you next week.
Thank you.
Now, I think that's the luckiest the contestants will be this season. I'm not sure they're going to get any more saves. But guys, you don't need saves. You look fired up, ready to wow the judges. No more saves.
No more saves. Pumped up.
All right, talking about the judges, it's time to meet and greet our judges. It's always a pleasure and privilege having you back in the house. Thank you for being here. Chef Rex, always a pleasure having you.
Always a pleasure seeing you too, Marianne.
Okay, so what we're going to be doing today on the show?
It's just the reality. The show is moving on. We're looking for the seasoned one, and we want people to step up to the plate and plate what they should. Bottom line.
No more hiding place.
No more hiding place.
Well, you heard it, guys. No hiding place, no second chances. You're going to cook for your life today, literally. The hustle is real, as they say. Because if you can't stand the heat in the kitchen, you leave it, like me.
My new Knorr cubes are here.
And the flavor is 3 times meatier.
3 times?
Yes.
Fun. I can't wait to start cooking.
Joyce, what special flavor do you put in your stew? And how come you're always having so many customers?
It's the new Knorr cubes, so.
No?
The new Knorr cubes flavor is now 3 times meatier. Taste some.
I think I'll have some more.
Taste the Knorr difference, now with 3 times meatier flavor.
Contestants, last week you confused us with your pasta, or should I say that your ingredients confused you. Today is going to be another pasta day with the hope that you have taken the learnings from your mistakes of last week and are here to wow us. In your ShopRite bags, you can look and see you have tomatoes, twisted pasta, you have mushrooms, you have Knorr beef, you have crackers, and you have ground beef. With that, you will make a main course. On your table, you have watermelon, cabbage, couscous, Knorr chicken, and a prime cut of pork. You have 50 minutes for this task. Chef Rex, is that correct?
You have 50 minutes, that's correct.
You have 50 minutes for this task. 1 starter and 1 main, and your time starts now.
With
55 minutes to cook 2 meals, couscous, macaroni, watermelon added. I think it's really getting hotter and I have no choice. I just have to put up my A game and ensure that I do what will take me to the next stage.
For my starter, I plan to make like a couscous salad with some stir-fried vegetables and a dressing to go by the side. And for my main, I plan to make classic spaghetti and meatballs. Right now, I'm cooking for my starter. I will cook macaroni with sauce, garnished with a lot of chopped meat and mushroom. Then, for the dessert, for the main course, I'm going to prepare a jollof rice couscous and garnish it with some vegetable salad with a steak of pork to go with it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the half mark is here. 25 minutes left. 25 minutes left. Thank you. How's it going here?
Quite well, sir.
Well, what are you doing for us?
I'm trying to make a cream macaroni and some couscous with some pork sauce.
Okay. Is that your pork or your ground beef?
That's my ground beef.
Where's your pork?
Here.
Okay, you're going to. Is that water?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. You got it under control, huh?
Yes.
Remember all your ingredients: your lime, your cabbage, your watermelon, your crackers, and of course your Knorr chicken and Knorr beef.
Couscous looks good.
Yes, looks good.
Texture-wise.
What's going on?
For my main dish, I'm making pasta with some lamb.
It's pork, actually.
Sorry, it's pork, sorry.
Okay.
Then for my starter, I'm having a couscous warm salad with ground beef.
Now, your starter has pork, and your main dish has beef, has ground beef.
Oh, my starter has pork, and the main meal has...
Because you have main course, so don't confuse yourself.
Thank you, sir.
You have confused yourself.
Okay.
So we see a lot of chilies on your station.
No.
You plan to kill us?
No, sir, not today.
Not today.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Oluwaseun.
Mr. Winner Man. How did you feel to win last week?
I was feeling happy.
How did it make you feel when doctor said, disagreed with me and said your dessert was excellent?
That was the top of the words that you never heard that day.
You thought you could never hear that from me, huh?
Yes, sir.
So don't allow that to now confuse you
Exactly.
and make you do badly today, all right?
Yes, sir.
What are you doing for us for your starter?
For my starter, I'm trying to make, for the cabbage, I'm trying to break down to make a caramelized onions with cabbage in red wine.
Okay.
Then for my pork, I'm going to actually serve it on top of the caramelized onions. Then the couscous beside it.
Okay.
I have some herbs and Knorr chicken in the couscous. So I'm going to put that, serve it together for the starter.
Okay.
And from the main, I've tried to make a bolognese, even though I don't have carrots. I've tried to make a bolognese with the tomato and mushroom infused in it. And I used the puree and I added the Knorr beef. And I'm serving that with the crackers. I kind of make a crackers, blend it down with butter and the crackers.
Is this your crackers crumb?
Yes, yes.
So this is with the blue band and
Yes,
crackers?
yes.
Okay. So how are you going to use this?
That's kind of a secret.
Okay, all right.
There you go. Good for you.
Looking forward to it.
Navi.
Yes, sir.
Doc, come and just take a look at. Somebody was listening in night skills class.
Yeah, he's
very well done.
Yeah, very well done.
Yeah, Navi, you can take your things now.
So what are you cooking? Tell us.
Yes, I'm making, for my main course, I'm making a classic spaghetti bolognese, spaghetti and meatballs. It's creamy.
Is it meatballs or bolognese? Which one?
I'm making spaghetti and meatballs, sorry. Classic spaghetti and meatballs.
What is classic about it?
Because I'm using wine and all the classic ingredients. But we don't have cheese.
Cream in it?
Yes, I did.
Okay. All right. And then for your starter?
For my starter, I'm making a stir-fried vegetables and lamb with
pork.
And pork rather with couscous.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Let me grab that from you. Navi.
Yes, sir.
What can we say?
Don't say anything.
Nothing.
Let him continue. Benga. Whoa. You managed to be here again.
No, he didn't manage. Miracle happened.
It was a serious miracle.
So are you going to be here tomorrow? Here
Definitely.
next week? Here next year? Or you're gone today?
No, I'm not going today. Definitely not.
You're sure?
Yes.
What are you doing for your starter?
My starter, I'm making couscous
Speak
infused.
up.
For the starter, I'm making couscous infused with watermelon and a bit of coconut.
Okay.
Then I'm trying to reduce the. I've infused it already. It's soaking up. I'm trying to reduce the watermelon and the coconut juice so I can make, a kind of paste out of it for my dressing and a kind of sauce. But it's sweet as it is.
How are you using your lime?
The lime is going to be. I'm still thinking of putting it here.
No, it's a major ingredient.
Yeah,
so
I
you
know.
have to use it.
Okay, I'm going to definitely use it because this is kind of sweet. So I'm just thinking of giving it that thing with the lime. Also, just to have
What's
the
happening
effect. Here, I've already got my minced meat set. I crushed my mushrooms, pulsed it to get the water out of pulsed it, yeah,
okay.
to get the water out of it. Then I let it sit with garlic. You understand? I'm going to mix it. We'll make a kind of lovely sauce with the pasta. Okay. The pasta is already almost cooked, and I think it's going to be a
Your
home run.
crackers, you see, you crumbled them.
Yes, I've crumbled them. I'm going to add some crunch into the sauce I'm making. You understand? Just to give it that effect, and then
texture.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
All right, make it good, okay? Miss Momo, I see you already have your pasta. That looks very good.
Thank you.
So look at your main course is ready.
Yes, it is.
I must plate something today.
I must play something today.
And that's very smart,
I must play something.
So you're just finishing up your starter now?
Yes.
Great.
Good for you.
So it gives you time to kind of reassess.
Okay, thank you.
All right, well done.
Okay.
I use the biscuits I use the biscuit and mix it with the meatballs and season it both the meat and the biscuits.
Okay. All right. Good stuff.
Looking forward to it.
Okay. Folu?
Sir.
How are you, sir?
Fine, thank you, sir.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So you're making us pasta. What kind of pasta are you making?
Yeah, I'm trying to make a jollof pasta. Well, I've infused my.
Okay.
Okay, I'm lost.
We'll leave you. Seriously confused and lost for now. Mr. Ogunwale, I see these are the crackers, right?
Yes.
What is this?
That's potato. I mean Irish potato fries.
Irish potato fries.
Yeah.
And you're making it with what? With pasta?
Yeah, I'm making the pasta with some noodles then. The French fries by the side.
By the side, okay. All right. All right, well done.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Sorry, doctor. I see something interesting has done with his pork. That looks very good.
The sauce here looks nice, huh? Oh, it's actually not sauce. It's
the biscuits.
he tried to crust it. I didn't quite.
I didn't quite crust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, no, I'll tell you that later on. Okay.
You made your spice mix.
Yeah.
All right, well done.
Thank you, sir.
I guess that's everybody.
That's everybody. Doc, so far so good. What do you think?
It's hard to say, you know. I mean, everybody has kind of used their ingredients very differently. It's obvious that they have brought their A game today. It's also obvious that the training has been of some help. What do you think?
I think the same thing as well. I've seen it's like rainbow here. It's like no color is the same. Everybody's doing something completely different. We've seen French fries, crusted with the crackers. We've seen jollof pastas. We've seen all sorts. But the thing is it going to translate to great taste today?
This is the problem. Not only transit to great taste, but also to food that also looks good. That is the issue.
That is the issue.
All right, we shall see.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Ladies and gentlemen, 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left. One starter, one main. Awesome ingredients from ShopRite in the Knorr Taste Quest kitchen. 10 minutes left. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, you have 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, you have 1 minute left. 1 minute left. Thank you.
Years ago, we opened our first ShopRite in Nigeria to give you a world-class shopping experience with everything you need under one roof at the lowest prices. Thanks to your support, we've created more than 3,000 jobs, support local farmers and manufacturers, and offer you the widest range of local and international products. Here's to the next 10 years, Nigeria. ShopRite, lower prices you can trust, always.
Johnson, what have you done for your starter?
Starter, I made jollof couscous with a pork steak to go with it and salad, vegetable salad.
And a vegetable salad. Yeah. And for your main?
For my main, I made macaroni in sauteed green pepper and onions, and some to put also, seasoning, Knorr chicken with it.
Over to you, sir.
Mr. Johnson, I applaud you for your use of, your style. The jollof couscous was extremely delicious, but I felt it was too big, as Doctor pointed out. Your sauce is giving me very Nigerian stew with lots of curry powder and thyme inside, which I don't completely hate. It's a little too spicy, but I applaud you for cooking your pasta very well.
Your jollof couscous is very nice. Your pork is cooked very well. But again, two major ingredients, your watermelon and your cabbage, you have just cut up at a diagonal, as you all said last week, put on the plate with no dressing. How did you use your lime?
I sprinkled it on the...
You sprinkled the lime on the vegetables. I can't taste it, I can't see it.
The lime is, it has no water. It has no water.
There's plenty of lime inside the fridge. We have excess lime in the fridge.
You could have used zest, you could have heated it up and the juice would come out.
When Chef Rex emphasized that the lemon is not there, I really felt bad, because lemon is supposed to be the last thing you plate because of the sharpness, and it was just a minute or less than a minute left. I just felt, let me cut the lemon and sprinkle it. But by the time I cut it, I discovered that the lemon on the table was dry. I was supposed to go to the pantry and get another, but time was really against me.
You can't taste this, so you didn't make it.
Okay, thank you very much.
Well, from the comments of the judges and coming from last week, I believe I'm still much in the race.
For my starter, I made a couscous salad with stir-fried vegetables, lamb, and a watermelon vinaigrette.
You made a vinaigrette with your watermelon. And what's the dressing you have on the side?
That's the watermelon vinaigrette.
But that's a lot of dressing for this small amount of couscous, don't you think?
Yeah, it's just a dash.
That's for decoration, Abby. Navi, it's a shame you didn't give us more of that dressing because I was really like on Google looking for the flavor in that dish. And I tried the last drop I could find on the plate and I could see where you were going with the dish. I felt like the couscous would have been a bit dry. It was a little too moist and it was moist without so much flavor. Your main course is a dream. Maybe you could have toned down the pepper a little. And I like how you use cream. So it kind of mimics, I remember when we came to your station, you said you wanted cheese. It's a really good dish. I would have preferred you kind of either cooked your meatballs longer or cooked it less so that it's a little more succulent. It's a little dry, a little tough to cut into, but it's delicious.
Thank you, sir.
The pasta is very creamy, it's very flavorful. The meatballs are a little bit fiery, but then again, this is Africa. And people like things fiery. It's not an offensive fiery. So kudos to you for a very well executed main course, excluding the coconut that you put on top of it. Okay? Because you had the black part of the coconut on the plate, it looked as though it was specks of dirt. Okay? That's why Chef Fegne had wiped his off his plate. But very good effort. Thank you very much.
I'm pretty confident that what I put on the plate would at least get me through to the next stage.
For the starter, I did couscous with some diced tomato in it and some herbs infused in the cooking. And not to make it too dry, I infused a little butter in it to make it juicy. And for the watermelon, I just wanted to make something that could appetize the pork and the couscous while eating it. Then under the couscous, I made a bed of caramelized onions with cabbage. And I grilled my pork with zest of the lemon and Knorr beef.
So, can you see the way I've put this, your beautiful stir fry?
Yes, sir.
Because it's kind of your talisman, you know.
Yes, sir.
I've arranged it, you know, it makes you look at the pasta more. But your pasta is just looking white and plain. Yes. It makes it look better, just to start with. And it will impart its flavor into the dish. I don't know why you just relegated it to the corner of the plate, you know?
Okay.
Or you could have put it here. You need it, this. Anyway.
You see, as Chef Fegne was talking, I was just looking at him because I was enjoying
oh my God.
the food I was eating.
Oh my God.
The bolognese has the perfect blend of seasoning, spice, it's not too peppery. And then, who would have told me that this was not cheese? It almost looks as though it's cheese you had melted on top of the bolognese. That alone tells me that your brain is thinking outside the box.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. 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 I think Mayan asked me, what did I want today? I think in the how many weeks we've run, finally, I actually don't even have a comment. This is not a comment, it's not good, it's not bad. I can't say how great or how, wow.
Now let's keep it real and let's now come down to you.
Oh, just for this alone, this on the other hand. Sorry, this on the other hand. I think you should bin it. I think it was better that you served us the plate. It would have been better to lick nothing off the plate than what you served me.
The couscous has no flavor. It's overcooked. Funnily enough, the onions and the caramelized cabbage is very nice.
I disagree, sir. Sorry.
For me, it's quite nice. It almost tastes as though it is.
Some onions are still raw. It's very sweet. There's
purple,
no balance of
purple cabbage.
No, zero. Sorry.
Your watermelon.
Is it palate cleanser?
Why did you break it down to something else? Compulsory must choose ingredient.
I just couldn't, because the last time Chef Rex said I actually cook and I don't know where to stop, so I just
decided to stop with raw watermelons. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
I made some pasta with a mushroom sauce. Then for my starter, I made couscous and pork.
You don't sound happy or confident. Oh, some of your pasta burnt, right?
Yes, sir.
I saw you struggling. Pick it up.
What do you do with your crackers?
I sprinkle it on the pork.
Nami, what show are you on?
Not first.
And your watermelon?
By the side.
Cut at the diagonal.
Mr. Diagonally. What did you do to your pork? Did you boil it?
Yes, I think I didn't listen very well when you were reading the instructions, so I was a little bit confused for me using. I thought I was supposed to use the pork for the start, for the main, and the beef for the starter.
You started boiling it.
I started boiling it because I wanted to use to make a sauce.
Well, why didn't you just go for your plan all along and just put what you've made for your main?
I've already put my ground beef in the mushroom
sauce.
already.
And you were going to put the pork in there
Yes.
as well. You would have just shared it, then changed it or something. You know, you could have really thought of a better plan than to give us dry pork. Why didn't you still do something else with the
Time
pork?
was already up.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
What I did was a couscous infused with watermelon. Then I did a stir fry with the pork. Also made a sauce with the watermelon, coconut milk, just the coconut water and the lime. So the sweets, I added a bit of sugar in the stir fry to kind of caramelize and balance out the tinginess of the sauce we did. Tastes great. I tasted it myself.
Tastes good.
I think it tastes great. I tasted it myself because I made sure from last week there was a lot of issues with my tasting and everything, so I made sure I tasted everything very well.
Your main course, on the other hand, that sauce on there is really legit. Like, I'll pay money for that.
Thank you. Thank you,
You
Chef.
know, I really, really, truly enjoyed it. The sauce felt like you need to have like pastry and put it in and bake like a really good meat pie, actually. So well done.
Thank you very much, Chef.
I'm not sure that's a good thing to have a meat pie sauce under pasta.
It didn't just make you fluid enough.
I think the cracker, I underestimated what the crackers
Exactly.
was
So,
going
so
to
you
do to it,
have,
so-
I will use the word that I learned last week, you have a very stodgy sauce. It's full of flavor, tastes very good, but it's very heavy. But it's honestly a very good attempt at a sauce with your crackers. On the other hand, you have not perfected the art of cooking pasta. Your twisted pasta is overcooked. Your couscous is also overcooked. But most importantly, we're on the Knorr taste quest. Your couscous has absolutely no flavor whatsoever. It tastes of sweet, sweet, and more sweet.
I actually added
Cheers,
quite a
cheers,
bit of
cheers to what doctor said.
more
Actually,
chicken.
just leave it there.
Okay.
I've toasted to it.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I've made couscous for my starter.
Well, we
with,
asked you to
bread.
make couscous, so we know that. But how have you made your couscous?
Okay, I made my couscous with peppers, onions, then with watermelon squeezed with the lemon zest, lemon juice, and cabbage.
And then your pork?
Yeah, my pork. I just did a steak.
Just sear the steak.
Yes.
And your main course?
My main course, I've done jollof pasta
Okay.
with mushroom and peppers,
Okay.
with my beef, shredded beef sauce.
Okay. Have you ever bought spaghetti, jollof in the market before? Have you ever gone shopping and then you were just so busy and said, let me eat in the market? Those women sell jollof spaghetti along the road. How do they cook the spaghetti, Chef Regina?
They make the jollof sauce and put the
And
pasta
they put
straight.
the pasta straight into it. We saw you making your pasta and struggling to now add sauce to it after. And that's why your pasta is now...
It's shredded pasta. It's everywhere. And it has zero jollof taste. And we've had jollof on the show today. All right?
Jollof
somebody brought us jollof couscous that was spot on. So, zero excuse.
It tastes okay.
I don't think it tastes
But
okay,
it's not
actually.
jollof pasta.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. When you were plating your food, I was trying to shout to you, it's enough. Don't put in any more couscous. It's a starter. And you have more couscous than you have the pasta for your main course. How did you use your crackers?
Crackers for the main course.
How do you use your crackers?
Okay, I infuse it with the meatballs.
How do you use your pork?
I grilled it and with the vegetables and use it in salad.
You know why I asked you the question?
Because they're struggling to...
I have 1.
I have 2, 3, 4.
Honestly, I have 1 piece
5,
of pork in all my
6. I got all
couscous.
the pork. I apologize. You want some?
1 piece of pork.
I have more. I got all the pork.
So maybe when I toast it, that's my space.
Toss it,
Stir it, crumble, you know.
What's this sauce?
The watermelon
Don't
vinegar.
do it.
Don't do it?
Wow.
Okay.
You know when I say don't do it, I mean don't do it. Okay, now I won't judge you. We're back to the not taste quest.
Okay.
And that now makes some sense. Same dish. The meatballs are very good, a little bit dry, but they have a lot of flavor. And the sauce with the pasta like this now is jamming.
Literally jamming. I can't even believe it's you. Let me tell you something. It feels like 2 separate people cook this dishes rather. It feels like one person feels like another person.
Thank you very much. What did you do for us for starter?
Watermelon and cinnamon couscous with sweet pork.
Okay.
Then for the main, you have my take on a ragu.
What's a ragu?
It's a meaty tomato sauce.
So, if it's a meaty tomato sauce, why do you have a pasta with it?
With pasta with ragu. Sorry.
And for your main course?
Again.
Oh yeah, you did say you made a ragu and then you added some pasta to the ragu.
Did you put some cheese in here or your crackers?
My crackers.
I like how people are using crackers as cheese.
Well, hers is not as cheese, hers is as crunch.
Okay, cheese. Yum. Yummy.
Just like with Emmanuel, it's as though you cook this and you got the producer to help you cook this. Honestly. Because this speaks Rukayat all day long, and this speaks somebody else all day long. Chef Franklin.
Rukayat, I actually agree with Doctor. It's unbelievable that the same person who made this made that. The minute I put it, what did I say? Yum. It's a little too timey for me. I watched you cook. You were very excited about fresh thyme. I remember in the training I told you, you have to be careful with using herbs when they are dry, when they are fresh. You know, it's you have to be careful, but it's a little excuse. But that's a really good dish. This main course, your pasta is cooked well, and your ragu sauce was good.
Thank you very much.
I made couscous and pork sauce with some creamy watermelon.
For your starter.
Yes,
And
sir.
for your main?
For my main, I made creamy macaroni.
How did you cook your mushrooms? Your watermelon.
I
Cut it up?
Yes.
And put it down on the plate.
No, I put it in my warm milk and let it stand for a while. Then I added it into my glazed cabbage.
Okay, I get it.
You get it?
Yeah, I get the concept. Is it me or the main course is smaller than the starter?
It's not you.
Okay. Phoebe, your pasta isn't as flavorful as I hoped it'd be, because I saw in your station you're working on a lot of prep. So the pasta I'm having right now is not just as flavorful as I thought it would be, because the sauce you've made for your starter, doctor says it's a little salty, but I see where you were going with it. I actually enjoyed it because against the not so flavorsome couscous, it actually kind of went well together. Today was an okay attempt from you today for me. Nothing wow and nothing super horrible either.
You have your pasta, and I haven't even tasted, but they're big chunks of your crackers in the pasta. Learn to break down your ingredients so they feel like part of a continuum. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mama, would you please watch the food? I have to quickly fetch the kids.
That chicken smells good. Where is it? Why is my daughter-in-law hiding the chicken?
Mama, is everything all right?
I can't find the chicken.
It's right here. No chicken cubes.
No chicken cubes. Tastes like real chicken.
Where is the chicken?
No chicken cube. Made with real chicken.
Contestants, I think it's obvious today that some of you have really brought your A game on and you are ready to fight for the quest of finding the chosen one, the seasoned one. Some of you are still lagging behind and some are in between. Chef Regina.
Can we have Navi, Sheung, and Emmanuel step forward? Congratulations, you have our best dishes of today.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, Emmanuel, you really impressed us with how, you were kind of sneaky with how you impressed us in your main course. Your first course needed work, but your first course was a real triumph today. So if you can keep thinking like that and take the lessons we've given you, we trust that you can do even way better.
Thank you.
You may go back to your station, Emmanuel.
Thank you.
Navi, we really enjoyed the creaminess of your dish today. We liked there was a balance. This was the first time we experienced a balance with heat, and it wasn't just blowing your mouth away. You know, we liked your first course, but we're a bit disappointed that the watermelon dressing, which was very delicious, didn't really make it to the plate. Sheung, your bolognese blew me away. Doc couldn't stop eating it. However, that first course, we were wondering if it was the same person that cooked it. But your second course was a real winner. So, but the question is, who had our best dish today?
Who wins the challenge of today is the question. Navi, you have won 20,000 Naira in gift vouchers from ShopRite.
Thank you.
An additional 10,000 Naira for being consistent on show.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please come
sir.
and receive them.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Very
you
well
so
done.
very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
You may both go back to your stations. Can we have Johnson with your knives, please?
We want you to kindly take your knives back to your station. You're safe. Can we have the rest of you come forward, please? Damn, Lola, you made us a starter that was extremely confusing, a main course that we wondered why the pork was extremely dry. We just saw somebody that couldn't do much with his plan B. Phoebe, we did enjoy your starter, but the main course was such a letdown. And thinking about your first course again, we're wondering, was the sauce the only good thing on the plate? Did she really meet the brief? And it just left us wondering if you had utilized your time very well. Rukayat, you did manage to finally put out food. Some of it was tasty, your ragu was good, but your first course, it was a toss-up. We couldn't decide if it was a dessert or a starter, because everything was just sweet. Mr. Olado Kukwega, you made us food that you had to keep explaining and explaining, and we kept on wondering and wondering where the taste was. We didn't quite understand what was happening with your couscous and the overtly sweet dressing you made. Again, leaving us wondering, did we ask for a dessert or a starter? Mr. Alakija,
Sir.
your proportions in your meals were very wrong. Your couscous was too much. You gave us an almost invisible piece of steak of your pork, which was actually delicious, but we hoped that you had used that flavor of the pork to flavor your dish, and we thought it would have been a very, very successful dish. Your main course, your pasta was way overcooked. It was falling apart. And we just thought, for this level of the competition, why is he still cooking pasta like that? Rukayat, please bring your knives back to your station. You are safe. Damilola, this may be the last time you may go back to your station.
Thank you, sir.
Next time, you may not be so lucky.
Who is going home? Who exits the Knorr Taste Quest kitchen today? Benga, there's no one here to save you. No wild cards, no jokers. Every man must stand for himself. Alakija, let's have your knives. Your journey ends here. Thank you. The quest is real. We want the seasoned one. The quest is real. Tasteless food from Phoebe. Explanations from Benga. Phoebe, your journey ends here. Thank you. Benga, you may return to your station.
Thank you, Chef.
It was the end of the quest for our youngest contestant, Phoebe, and for Alakija. It's always sad to see people go. You know, I know every week someone's got to go because we are looking for just one person, but it just breaks my heart because after a while, we all like become family, so feeling kind of sad, but good news for you, Navi. Really great news. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Shehu,
Yes,
what's
ma'am.
going to happen next week? You and Navi, what's going on?
Actually, before today, I told him it's going to be 50-50. He wins 2, I win another 2. He wins 3, I win another 3. But the dice just tossed around today. But I know it won't be like that next week. You should get prepared.
Rest of you, I hope you're not spectators in this drama. Because Navi and Shehu are just like sharing it. I hope your people are ensuring that next week you're not spectators. Dami.
No
shame,
but at least I've had one also, so I think.
Look at you, praising yourself. Congratulations, Navi. Well done, well done.
Thank you very much.
To our judges, I like you. I'm sad today. We had 2 people go home today. Dr. Robert, what should they do next week?
Same as we've always said, don't overthink the process. Taste what you cook. Rukayat, Benga. Taste what you cook before you give it to anybody to eat. Think of what you're cooking, have an idea, have a plan, and stay focused. That's all I have to say.
Well, thank you, Doc. Thank you, Chef Freggs. It was always a pleasure having you on the show. For our home plate question this week, we would like you to list 3 ingredients used for the starter on today's quest. Please send your answers via Twitter to our handle @KnorrNigeria and include the hashtag KnorrTasteQuest. Thank you so much for being a part of the show today. Always a pleasure and privilege bringing it to you. Hoping that you will join us same time, same station next week. My name is Marian. Thank you for watching.